In our Capitol Watch tonight, abortion rights in Colorado are at the forefront of lawmakers' minds this legislative session.
And lengthy public comment took over a legislative committee last night over a bill that aims to prevent the federal government from interfering with reproductive freedoms at the state level. News 5's Natalie Chuck in studio for us tonight to break down exactly what this bill does. Natalie?
Right, Rob. Well, if passed and signed by the governor, it would codify state law that everyone has a right to use or refuse contraception, that abortions are legal in Colorado, and make it illegal for prosecutors to punish someone who seeks an abortion. Lawmakers I talked to tonight who support and oppose the bill agree on one thing: Colorado needs more structure on abortion rights. As the future of the federal right to an abortion lingers at the U.S. Supreme Court, Colorado's lawmakers are taking the matter into their own hands.
Depending on what happens with these different cases on the federal level, what will happen here in Colorado if we don't have our own state laws? That can mean certain municipalities or counties develop their own rules and their own laws around abortion access and reproductive health rights. And we just don't think that that makes sense.
State Representative Danae Esgar is sponsoring the Reproductive Health Equity Act, a bill aimed to protect the right for people all over Colorado to the right to choose an abortion.
Nobody should have to make these decisions based off of a politician's ideas. These are very personal, very real questions and considerations that people are going to have to consider with their healthcare provider.
But not all representatives are on board.
I'm 100% pro-life. I think anybody that's in conception that has a heartbeat deserves a birth date. And but I understand too that the whole United States and all Colorado doesn't think like me.
Representative Shane Sandridge believes the bill takes too much of a hands-off approach.
Colorado is a wild, wild west of abortion due to the lack of regulations, lack of structure, lack of guardrails. And what this bill does is it wants to codify that lack of laws, lack of structure, lack of oversight within law.
Despite their different stances on this bill, both Esgar and Sandridge agree on its future.
Oh, it'll pass. You know, the governorship, the Senate, the House is all ran by Democrats who are at this level pro-choice.
The bill passed out of committee last night on a party line 7-4 vote. The full House will take up debate tomorrow at the Capitol. Sandridge says he will not be surprised if it is one of the longest debates over a bill in Colorado's history. Diane?